Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am so glad to be back. I just wanted to let you know that I am here. I am fine. And yeah, what a year. Holy smokes. You would think that I had a lot more time to actually deal with videoing and that kind of stuff, but there wasn't much outside that I could get outside to do to help anybody with COVID and stuff. So long story short, I fell short about a year of my Ocrevus, and I am actually back on my Ocrevus now through basically missing doctor, found doctor. Doctor wasn't taking new patients. Well, not new patients, but he wasn't really booking out until I could get in. It took me a month to probably get through to the doctor's office. Yes, I'm one of those people that I don't want to leave a message and have them call me back, blah, blah, blah. One, I work at night and I sleep during the day. And two, I just needed to pretty much find the time. And I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. I'm just calling it what it is. So, whoops. Anyway, yeah, so once I got into him, we got back on the Ocrevus. I had my first dose about 6 months ago, I think January of 21, and I'm getting ready to have my second dose for the year. I do not have my vaccination. I don't really trust it. I'm not exactly sure what everybody else says. I do remember being in my Ocrevus and the nurse telling me that he 100% believed in it. He said that my doctor actually believed in it because that's who he was actually working for in their IV center, their outpatient therapy center. And he said that my doctor believes in it. When I asked him the other day, because I did have to go in for my 6-month visit, and when I asked him, he said he does support it, but, and then he said, we'll talk about that in a minute, and we never got back to it. So with that but, it makes me really leery. So, second, into our new apartment. We finally got moved in April. There was so much that happened during the beginning of this year. And like I said, just last year with COVID, I've just been dealing with that same MS attack. It's been going on for a while. This one's kind of really long lasting. I had said before, I think with that last attack, that I really just felt like my inner gyroscope was broke and I was really having a hard time even sitting up. So that made it really difficult for me. I did end up taking quite a bit of time off of work. But long story short, back on track. Like I said, I'm still a little bit dizzy. The stairs make me really nervous. We are in a second story apartment. So the stairs do make me a little bit nervous, but I'll get used to it. I think it makes the dogs more nervous than me. Woohoo. Okay, so there's one thing that I really wanted to talk to you guys about today. It's called Floodlight MS, and it is just spelled Floodlight, one word, Floodlight MS, and it's an app that you can actually get, and your doctor's office has to participate as well. Now, Dr. Hendon's office does, and I know this for sure, so they're the ones that turned me onto it, and it's amazing. I just really kind of love it. What it does is you can daily tell your doctor exactly how you're feeling. What I love about it is on those days when I don't feel good, I don't forget to tell him, because I get so excited to see him. I think sometimes that I mask my own symptoms when I get there, just because I'm so high strung, and I just get really excited about seeing him. So I forget about some of the really important things. So this actually can help you track the days that you're not feeling good and what you're not feeling good on, like if you're exhausted that day, or you're having some left arm tingling, or your facial structure is, bouncing around all by itself, spasming for lack of better terms. My aphasia is not very well, or actually is acting up. I find in the last couple days specifically, actually probably the last month or two, that I'm really struggling to get my words together. As long as I slow down, and of course those words slow down, which I hate. Needing to slow down. I hate those words slow down, because it just means that I have to give it time, and I don't want to do that. But I have to slow down and really take sometimes 10 to 15 seconds to find the word that I want, and then concentrate enough to where I don't put it together with the other word that I think that I want to use, and then I make a new word called a Tracyism. That's what I call them. So I'm able to track that with this Floodlight, and I just think that it's absolutely amazing. I know that there is quite a bit of information on the website. So if you look at it, it's actually put out by Genetech, Genetech, by Genetech. Again, it's an app you can get either in your iStore, or you can get in any of your Android stores as well, Floodlight MS. And it actually has cognitive tests in there for you to do. Some you have to do with your finger, like you have to trace a line. You actually have to walk 5 feet and back because it wants to kind of gauge how you're walking as well. It asks about other symptoms if you're having trouble with, you know, bathroom involvement, or mine they don't have just yet is trouble breathing, but there's other things that are happening. Like I do still have the muscle spasms and stuff that are cramping my feet. Those are actually growing, and I'm having to take my baclofen a lot more often, which frustrates me as well because I feel like I'm tethered to medication, and I don't like that. But this app is just amazing. So if you don't have it, I definitely suggest that you talk to your doctor about it. I am not supported by this app. I am doing this for myself and for my community. They have no idea about me. I'm just another person using it. It is not a sponsored talk. It is not in anything. I know it's my first one back from being gone for about a year. But again, we're in our new apartment. I'm going to be uploading a lot more stuff, and I'm in a much better spot now. I have more room. I have better ways to film. You're probably going to see several different backgrounds and stuff until I pretty much figure out exactly what I want. But this Floodlight MS is awesome. So talk to your doctor about it. It gets uploaded how you want it, whether you want it once a week, once a month, once every 6 months, however you want. You can actually tell the app, and it sends it to a server that in turn sends it to your doctor. So they're able to see on what days what was happening, and they can actually cross-reference a lot of stuff that goes along with that. So with that being said, I'm going to keep this one very short, and I just want to say I am so glad to be back. Again, we have our new apartment. Our pugs are with us, and we're extremely excited. We have new furniture. we're still trying to figure out how to gauge this whole thing. Hunter's working nights as well, and has weird days off. I am still working nights the same, and I will be in our new bid as well. I've taken on a couple new responsibilities with the city as well, and I'll definitely talk about those next time because I'm very excited about that as well. But I just wanted to tell you all that I'm doing okay, that life is going well, that I'm stumbling just like every single one of you, and you have my heart. So definitely give a shout out to everybody on our channel. And if you're new, please subscribe and leave a comment down below so you can actually, so I can hear from you, so I can make, you know, see what I mean? So I can keep in touch with you for sure, and let our community support you as well, because there isn't too much that's out there for people with MS. But let's make this a bigger thing for everybody. So we'll see you soon, and stay healthy.